What? Good morning, y'all. What the heck? I don't know what's going on with my boots. I need some new boots, y'all. Like badly. Um, because the two pair that I normally wear, well, one of them I know it's got a hole in the bottom. I don't care because it's one of my favorite pair. And the other one, um, I don't know, but in the back, like when I step, it feels funny. So I don't know. I didn't look to see much about it, but I put on my boots. I don't wear that much. And I don't know. It's like they flopping on my feet or something. I don't know. Um, I don't feel very well this morning. So y'all, I don't know where the people been at, but I'm gonna show y'all them bitches' houses. The house until you know it's finished. Um, some type of I don't know if it's just for my state or if it's for everywhere, y'all. But if you need some housework done or something, they got grants out there helping people. Jump on it. I don't feel all of that great. Um, but we're just gonna, to stay connected and distract ourselves for a little while. We're just gonna do a little story time for the moment. So I'm gonna tell y'all about this time that I got arrested. I did not go to jail this time. I've only been to jail one time. I got arrested several times, but I'll tell y'all about this time that I had got arrested. It was so dumb. It was so dumb, y'all. All right, mind you, at this point in time, I was going to a church where I had met this married couple, and the husband ended up being a cousin of mine, but didn't know this, for a while. But so, me and the wife, we were really cool. Me and the husband were cool. Like I said, we found out later on we was cousins. But so it was a point in time where I was staying with him, right? And we went to church, we were still going to the same church or whatever. So we went to church one Sunday. Mind you, the wife, let me give her name so that I don't accidentally say her name. I'm gonna call her Gina. So me and we all go to church. Gina and I and like one of my kids and two of hers, or two of my kids and one of hers, because it was enough of us where we had to go to church in two different vehicles. So we all go to church. When we're coming back from church, we decided we want tacos. You know what I'm saying? Like make a decision who cooking, make a decision on what's gonna be cooked. Because it was me and my three children, her and her three or four, and then she had a lady that was like a nanny. You know what I'm saying? Plus her husband. So we decide, I can't remember who, I think it was Gina that it was decided she was gonna cook that day. So we stopped at the store, or either it was, like her nanny. I don't want to call it it because she wasn't like a nanny, but she was like a nanny. I mean, she wasn't the nanny, but she was like a nanny. But I can't remember who was cooking. Anyway, me and Gina stopped at the grocery store in order to pick up some sour cream, extra stuff to make the tacos. And we're only in there for a little bit to get the stuff. And while we're in there, Gina kept saying, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I feel like I got to throw up. Like I feel bad. I feel sick. She just kept saying, you know what I'm saying? Kept saying little stuff like that over and over. So I'm like, what's wrong with you? She was like, girl, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But she was still just walking normally, so I just kind of brushed it off or whatever. But when we got back out to the car, I hope y'all can hear me. When we got back out to the car, she was like, Rose, I don't feel good. Do you think you can drive? I said, okay. I was ready to get home. I was hungry. My mouth was watering for some tacos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, no problem. Now, mind you, we were probably about 10-minute drive from her house. Like when we turned out of the grocery store parking lot and um, made like a left or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Went through maybe like two, no, that's a lot, maybe like 4 street lights, stop lights. And then there goes this thing, y'all. That's all the bracket with him. You know what I'm saying? Go through stoplights and then cross the intersection, drive a little bit, make a turn, and like you're on the street to her house. It was not far. It's basically what I'm saying. So I make the turn out of the make the next turn, and I get caught by like the second light. So I stop, of course, second light. I'm sitting there. Cop car pulls up behind and runs her tags because her tint was too dark on her car. So when they run the tags, like they don't even wait for the light to turn green. They automatically throw the lights on. So I'm like, oh shit, I know this is a problem. I know it's gonna be trouble because I know that my license was suspended at that point in time. I got pissed off behind a ticket a few years before that. Felt like I didn't deserve it. Didn't go to court, didn't pay it, didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And so when I got stopped, I was like, oh Lord, I know this ain't finna be good. You know what I'm saying? So I drive, you know, so when the turn green, I drive up, go through the intersection, and pull over, like on the road that leads to her street. Officer come up or whatever, he asking me for my information and stuff. I give it to him. Then he's like, you know, I'm gonna have to, I think I had a warrant. No. That time I didn't have no warrant. I didn't have no warrant that time. He was just saying because I was driving without my license and I'm like a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like my first time or whatever. Anyway, he was saying that he had to take me down. So, you know, Gina immediately hop out the car. She like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm finna go get my husband and we coming to bail you out right now. Since I only stayed in there for 2 hours. But what happened was that he thought she paid the registration. She thought he paid the registration. So it had run out, expired, whatever. And it was just, you know what I'm saying, when I got in the car, which after that, you know what I'm saying, I did get my junk with my license straight because I just didn't want to have to deal with that no more. I sat in that cold ass thing for 4 hours, you know, the little holding cell for 4 hours before, you know what I'm saying, I was released. They had bailed me out or whatever. Y'all know that shit still stayed on my record. I do not know why. They took it off of hers because, you know what I'm saying, she told me it was an honest mistake. She went down there and paid it, or sent him. He went down there and paid it to get the on back, you know, registration straight the very next day. And they took it to the DA and got all of that straight. But when I was taking my information down there, it was like, this was not my car. You know what I'm saying? I had nothing to do with nothing really besides just getting in the driver's seat from the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? On the way to the crib because she was feeling sick. Come to find out, she was pregnant, y'all. Um, but we didn't know it right then. But yeah, they threw me, well, no, they didn't throw me in the sandwich. They tried to. They threw me in that hole they said, and that wasn't, that wasn't nice. I didn't appreciate that. Well, anyway, you guys, that was it. I'll get with y'all later. You know what I'm saying? Keep your heads up. Be encouraged. I know the times can be mighty rough sometimes. It's been a long day already. So just keep your head up. Be encouraged, you guys. And I love y'all. I will talk to my back. Oh my God. I will talk with you later.